Good evening and welcome to NAC TV Bigger Bingo for Wednesday, September 27th, 2003, and we are broadcasting live from Nippon, Manitoba. Before we play our bingo games, here are the rules. Our license number is LGCA 6052 MBI 35606. First rule, one ball will be drawn at the beginning of the session. This ball will be the tuning number for Game 3. Number 2, when bingo is declared on more than one number, only those who declared bingo on the earliest number called will be declared winners and eligible to win the prize. Number 3, each bingo game will be closed when a winner or winners have called in and their cards have been verified, and it has been announced 3 times that the phone lines are open to receive your calls and the game is declared closed. No further calls will be accepted with regards to that closed bingo game. Number 4, final win confirmation occurs when the winners present their state date-stamped sheet containing the winning card to NAC TV Studio. Number 5, prize money is split evenly among multiple winners with a minimum payout of $25. Number 6, in the event of transmitting or telephone problems which prevent continuation of play prior to the event's start or at any time during the event's duration, the game will be rescheduled or resumed on the next Wednesday night. Players will keep their cards for the following Wednesday and they will be accepted. If a player is unable to play the following Wednesday, they may exchange their cards at NAC TV Studio for a future game. Please check the nactv.tv website or call the office for confirmation of the game and games to be played. Number 7, Game 1 is played to a blackout on the gold cards. Jackpot in 50 numbers or less is a minimum of $1,000. After 50 numbers, Game 1 continues to a blackout for a $100 consolation prize. Number 8, Games 2 and 3 are played on the colored cards, and tonight they're orange. Game 2, the X game, has $150 available to be won. Game 3, which continues on from Game 2, is a blackout. Jackpot in 52 numbers or less is a minimum of $500. After 52 numbers, Game 3 continues to a blackout for a $100 consolation prize. And number 9, if Game 3 is won with the tootie ball number drawn at the beginning of the session, the winner will receive either the jackpot or the consolation prize, as well as the toonie pot, which is now at $4,330. All right, that concludes our rules for tonight. So good luck, everyone. And here we go. Toonie number. So our tuning number for tonight is N42. N42 is your tuning number. We're not playing that card, ball right now, but that is your tuning number for Game 3. Okay, Game 1. On the gold colored cards, looking for a blackout. A jackpot in 50 numbers or less is worth $16,837. The first number out on those gold colored cards then is under the 061. 061. Under the I-17, I-17. Under the N35, N35. Under the G55, G55. Under the 074, 074. under the N34, and 34. Under the G53, G53. Under the G60, G60. Under the I-19, I-19. Under the N32, N32. Under the G52, G52. Under the N38, N38. Under the O68, O68. Under the B6, B6. Under the G48, G48. Under the G54, G54. Under the I-21, I-21. Under the G49, G49. Under the B12, B12. Under the B13, B13. Under the G50, G50. Under the O71, O71. Under the O67, O67. Under the O70, O70. Under the B1, B1. Under the I16, I16. Under the N41, N41. Under the N31, N31. Under the B5, B5. Under the O72, O72. Under the I27, I27. Under the N39, N39. Under the I18, I18. Under the B15, B15. Under the N42, N42. Under the O65, O65. Under the B8, B8. Under the G59, G59. Under the B2, B2. Under the B11, B11. Under the B14, B14. Under the G58, G58. Under the N44, N44. Under the O66, O66. Under the G56, G56. Under the O64, O64. Under the G51, G51. Under the O62, O62. Under the B4, B4. Under the I-22, I-22. And that is your 50th number, so we'll pause here for 2.5 minutes and see if anybody calls in to claim our jackpot of $16,836.
I'll take that. I'll even share with you.
And the phone lines are open to receive your calls. We don't have any different announcements tonight. You've heard these all before, but that's okay. Community announcements. Showcase of local talent on October 21st, 1 p.m. at the Roxy. If you are an individual or group willing to perform live on stage to raise funds for NAC TV, pick up pledge sheets at 423 Mountain Avenue. The Home Assistance Nipawin District is dedicated to supporting and helping seniors and disabled persons in Nipawin and the RMs of Lansdowne, Glenella, North Cypress, Langford, and Rosedale. They have a community meal program that's available Tuesday to Friday. It's available for pickup at the Yellowhead Manor Kitchen, or there's delivery to a number of different places in town here that have primarily seniors in them. It's $11. You can call Vicki or George at 204-476-5218. And Evergreen Environmental Technologies, I guess you could call it the dump, but it's where you could take anything there, recycling materials and hazardous waste materials. They have an area for those, batteries, beds, everything. It's located between Nipo and Minnedosa, and it's open Monday to Friday, 8 to 4, and Saturday, 8 to 3. The next time they will be closed on one of those days is on October 9th for Thanksgiving. Okay, the phone lines are open to receive your calls. And for the third and final time, the phone lines are open to receive your calls. And not hearing any calls, I declare this game closed, and we will move on to the consolation round, still on the gold colored cards, looking for a jackpot, but now the prize is $100. And the next number is under the 073. 073. Under the N40. N40. Under the N33, N33. Under the I-20, I-20. Under the B10, B10. Under the N37, N37. And we have a caller. That's quite early. So the number in the window is not valid, so I won't show it. What did you say the number was?
Okay. 1519.
Okay.
And it's N37, the last number.
Okay. Yes, N37. We have a valid bingo already.
And
wow.
that's bingo.
Okay. N37. Guess I could put the timer going now.
15.
Okay, N37. We have a winner on that. There's your numbers. If anyone else thinks they won or wants us to check their card, you can call in at 204-476-2639.
Let's see, how do you spell your last name? And Nicola, right?
And I'd like to thank the following businesses for supporting NEC TV through the sale of bingo packages for us. They are Harris Pharmacy, Tim Tom Asian Grocery Store, Rocking Animal House, Touchwood Park, and Nipo Legion. And the Kinsman Courts too carries bingo packages for the residents of Kinsman Court. We now have both phone lines open to receive your calls. We do have both phone lines open. So when we go into game 2 and 3, we will be playing on the orange colored cards. Our toonie pot's at $4,330. The toonie number is N42, and we sold 110 cards last week. Our jackpots, the one that we've just played now that we had a winner on. And our last jackpot, 50 cents per package sold goes towards those jackpots, and the toonie pot gets $1 per package sold. So we will be going on to our orange colored cards shortly. First game, game 2 is on them, is the letter X game, and then the second game on the orange colored cards, or game 3, is a blackout in 52 numbers for a jackpot of $7,083. For the third and final time, the phone lines are open to receive your calls. And not hearing any other calls, I declare this game closed, and we will move on to those orange colored cards. So our winner in the Bonanza Consolation was Marion Roboluk of Nipawt, purchasing the winning card at the station. Congratulations, Marion. Okay, on those orange colored cards, looking for the letter X. For $150, the first number is under the B3. B3. Under the B10. B10. Under the N31, N31. Under the N41, N41. Under the G55, G55. Under the I16, I16. Under the N41, N41. Was it N45 and I just said it wrong? Okay, perfect. Okay. Oh, yeah, N41 is already there. Okay, that was N45 that just went in. So that was N45. And B16 was the last one. I didn't call N41. I mean, N45. What's the last number I called? I16? Okay, so we have N45 that was called. I don't know what I was thinking. And then I16 was the next one. And now we've got under the O67. O67. Thank you very much, Leeway, for correcting me. Under the G60, G60. Under the G47, G47. Under the O65, O65. Under the I-22, I-22. Under the O61, O61. Under the G58, G58. Under the I-30, I-30. Under the B8, B8. Under the G54, G54. Under the I-27, I-27. Under the B13, B13. Under the O62, O62. Under the I-28, I-28. Under the I-17, I-17. Under the I-26, I-26. Under the B14, B14. Under the G46, G46. Under the 075, 075. Under the 064, 064. And we have a caller. So I didn't call this one in the window,
Okay, what's the
so
number in the
it's
middle of your card?
not in play yet.
8516, and what number did you bingo on? Oh, 75. Okay.
Okay, yep, 075 is good.
That's one number back.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, that's a bingo.
075.
Hang on a minute.
So we had somebody bingo and one number back
Bingo.
on 075.
And what number did you bingo on? 075. 8723.
And we have another valid bingo on 075. Two valid bingos on 075?
Yeah. That's a bingo?
Yep.
Okay, just hang on a minute.
So both our phone lines are busy right now, and we've got two winners on
Okay,
075, which with only
85.
27 numbers called, it's kind of unusual to have two winners, but hey, happens. And let's
And what
see.
is your
So our
name?
tuning number N42 has not been called. So
Irene,
we'll be looking for that in game 3, our blackout,
S-U-S.
in 52
And
numbers or less.
Reports. And what is your phone number?
And I might just give you guys some silence here, so
What is your phone number?
enjoy talking to each other.
Okay. And got the cards at pins and courts, right? All right, congratulations. Bye.
Okay, we now have one phone line open to receive your calls. Oh, somebody just called in on that line.
Harris. Debbie. And Nicola.
Just keep letting the phone ring.
And
We'll
what's
get
your
to it.
phone number? 352-4315. Okay, congratulations. Bigger bingo. Hello. Okay, then.
Okay, we have both phone lines now open to receive your calls. Both phone lines are open, so I'll start the timer now. If somebody was trying to get through, they have 2.5 minutes to do so because the phone was ringing. We do have two valid bingos on 075, which is one number back from the 064. Okay, we've got about a minute and a half yet. See if anybody else is calling in.
Oh, okay.
All right. Okay, just waiting here. Phone number's on the screen, 204-476-2639 if you need to check your cards to see if you won or not, or to call in if you have one. We do have valid bingo. We have 2 valid bingos on 075, 1 number back. As you guys can see the number in the window now, because we will be playing that next when we move on to our game 3 in about 40 seconds. September's been a gorgeous month. I'm sure it's got to be above average this year for September weather. Temperature. Okay, for the third and final time, the phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any further calls, I declare this game closed, and we will move on to the blackout and 52 numbers for a pot of $7,083. And our winners on the Big X were Debbie Marone of Glenella, purchasing the cards at Harris Pharmacy, and Irene Susky of Nipwa, purchasing the cards at Kinsman Courts 2. Congratulations to Irene and Debbie. Okay, so we're still on those orange colored cards, but now we're looking for a blackout in 52 numbers or less for a prize of $7,083. And the next number is under the B1. B1. Under the N33. N33. Under the G48, G48. Under the N32, N32. Under the B12, B12. Under the I20, I20. Under the O66, O66. Under the N43, N43. Under the I18, I18. Under the B15, B15. Under the 40 and 40. Under the G59, G59. Under the N44, N44. Under the O69, O69. Under the B7, B7. Under the G56, G56. Under the I24, I24. Under the N38, N38. Under the N34, N34. Under the G49, G49. Under the I21, I21. Under the O74, O74. Under the B6, B6. Under the N35, N35. Under the N42, N42. And that happens to be your tuning number. So, if somebody did call in, they could win that pot of $7,083 plus the tuning pot of $4,330. But I'm not hearing any calls. So the phone lines are open to receive your calls. The phone lines are open to receive your calls. And N42 was our tuning number. Okay. Maybe in this break here, we will read a few of the things that are upcoming on NAC TV. And for Thursday, MREC Grand Opening, not sure what that is. They have the Provincial Electoral Candidates Forum, Decision Makers. There's some basketball on September 29th on the Friday. Grand opening of PC candidate Jody Byram's office. A fire on Mill Street. Nipawin Town Council. Point Break with Ken Pearson. Nipawin Titans. Coffee Chat with Eileen Clark. I believe that's been on before. The MS Bike Ride in Riding Mountain. Monarch of the Marsh. And Saturday, we have NAC TV Reads the News. We have Decision Makers, basketball, summer dance class, Nipawin Eats Healthy, Town Council, North Cyprus Langford meeting, and Nipawin Titans hockey. Okay, for the third and final time, the phone lines are open to receive your calls. And not hearing any calls, I declare this game closed and we will move on to the consolation round for $100. Still playing on those orange colored cards, still looking for a blackout. Prize of $100 now. Your next number is under the 071. 071. Under the N36, N36. Under the G57, G57. Under the B5, B5. Under the N39, N39. Under the O63, O63. Under the O73, O73. Under the G52, G52. Under the G50, G50. Under the O70, O70. Under the I-23, I-23. Under the I-29, I-29. And we have a caller. So the number in the window, not in play. We can't use that to win.
Hello, bigger bingo.
And
Hello?
I don't know, maybe we don't have a caller.
Okay, keep going.
Okay, we're gonna keep going. We're not sure what that was about. I hope everybody's still with us. Okay, under the... Okay, we got the call again. We're gonna see what happens. We have a couple of people calling, so we probably are getting somewhere now.
8561, and what number did you bingo on?
And the I-29. Yes, I-29.
That's a bingo?
Yes.
Okay, just hang on a minute, please.
We're gonna check the other phone line
Bigger bingo.
because somebody else has called.
Hi. Okay, what number did you, is in the middle of
No,
your
I-19.
Oh, it's like
Yeah.
8518,
Whoops.
and what number did you bingo on?
851885.
Oh, well, somebody just called with I-29, which is one number before that.
8.
All right? Bye. Okay. 8561.
Okay, we have a valid bingo
529. Can you hang on for a minute?
on the I-29, and we do have both lines
Bigger
busy
bingo.
right now. We have another caller calling in.
2720, and what number did you bingo on? I-23.
Okay, so we do have
Oh,
somebody
that's
calling
three
in.
numbers back.
Okay, let me just check to make sure there's
There
nothing
you
in
go.
between. Thank you. Okay, so accept that one, but not the other one now. Okay, so no I-19, no I-29. Yep, I-23.
Yeah,
So I-23
yeah.
is a valid bingo.
Okay, that's a bingo.
I-23 is one number back from the I-29.
Yeah.
So I-23,
Okay.
one number back from I-29.
2720.
Hi, did you hear that I-23 one?
Lack of consolation.
We have one phone line open to receive your calls. One phone line is open. And we have somebody that bingoed on I-23, one number back from I-29.
39. And where did you buy your cards?
Yeah, we're just waiting to get the information from the winner. Wait for our timer
Congratulations.
to count down. And now we have both phone lines open to receive your calls. Both phone lines are open. So we have both phone lines open. We have about 1:30 left to answer calls here, see if anybody else is a winner. So all our pots will grow. Like I mentioned earlier, the the 2 blackout games will grow by 50 cents a package. So when we pick up the packages tomorrow, we'll find out how many were sold and add that to the pot for next week. And our toonie pot will also grow by $1 per package sold for tonight's game. So it will increase from its $4,330. And we did sell those 110 cards, so that's up from last week, which is nice. And I hope everybody's been enjoying the nice September we've been having, weather-wise. No smoke. I think there was a little bit at the beginning, but pretty much no smoke, nice weather. The leaves are really falling now. Okay, for the third and final time, the phone lines are open to receive your calls. And not hearing any further calls, I declare this game closed. And recapping for tonight's games, Bonanza Consolation was won by Marion Robuluk of Nipwa, purchasing the cards at the station here. Our Big X was won by Irene Susky and Debbie Marone. Irene's from Nipwa and purchased the cards at Kinsman Courts 2. Debbie's from Glenella and purchased the cards at Harris Pharmacy. Our Blackout Consolation was won by Sharon Padfield of Nipwa, purchasing the cards at Harris Pharmacy. I should mention that again because I didn't mention that to begin with before I did my recap. So Sharon Padfield of Nipwa, purchasing the cards at Harris Pharmacy, won the Blackout Consolation. Congratulations to all our winners, and thank you all for playing along tonight. Hope you have a great week, and see you next Wednesday.